The US government is investigating Binance for failing to comply with anti-money laundering laws. So the Justice Department's money laundering section asked Binance to voluntarily hand over messages from Shao and 12 other executives and partners on matters including the exchanges, detection of illegal transactions, and recruitment of US customers. It also sought any company records with instructions that documents be destroyed, altered, or removed from Binance's files or transferred from the United States. It's a very broad request to ask for information in relation to any communication messages or documents about money laundering or illegal transaction and the recruitment of US customers. It's a very serious investigation. At the time, Binance downplayed the situation by telling Bloomberg, "We take our legal obligations very seriously and engage with regulators and law enforcement in a collaborative fashion." Reuters reported in January that Lim and other senior employees were aware that Binance money laundering checks were not rigorous, according to the company messages reviewed by the news agency. And according to Reuters, they did this series of articles, how Binance drove its explosive growth while keeping weak customer checks and withholding information from regulators. Reuters found that gaps in Binance compliance program enabled criminals to launder at least $2.35 billion in illicit funds through the exchange, which also served traders in Iran despite US sanctions. Until mid-2021, Binance customers could trade crypto just by registering with an email address. So they basically had no KYC in place. And if no KYC, definitely no AML. It could be possibly very serious for Binance and Changpeng Xiao. BitMEX was an exchange in America that wasn't registered with the US government and provided high leverage trading. And the US government went after the founders, and basically they pleaded guilty to violating the Bank Secrecy Act and were later sentenced up to 2.5 years of probation. So BitMEX agreed to pay a fine of $100 million, and now BitMEX is fully committed to operating its business in compliance with all applicable laws and has made substantial investments in its compliance program. In response to all this being leaked out, Binance Chief Communications Officer Patrick Hillman, he's saying that regulators across the globe are reaching out to every major crypto exchange to better understand our industry. This is a standard process for any regulated organization, and we work with agencies regularly to address any questions they may have. So Binance, but he goes on to say, Binance has an industry-leading global security and compliance team with over 500 employees, including former regulators and law enforcement agents. So it could be very serious for Binance, the USA. Could be serious for Changpeng Xiao if he's done anything that he doesn't want the US government to know about.